this one underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
They lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Snagged out of the air. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. He's loose on the left. Sees him in open space. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Defense makes from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And this is tough because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Warriors. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have
a nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned it. I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes a man miss. Picks up the first down.
All the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the foot.
There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play 7. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about run, not open up lanes to run through? Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Right on the money. Touchdown! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scored a touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined. Ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs.
They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now the play fake. The short hands. It's Gibson. Oh, he got loose.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 of them.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. The ball.
It's a game you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback
into their happy place for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium. One of the best home field advantages to Utah. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This freshman makes the stop.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Man down on the plate, and the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. This guy is a dick. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Quick handoff. And a nice solid.
Easy for an offensive coordinator. Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy.
Brings into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. That chewing up yards, so much speed, so hard to stop.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Gives it to the back on the draw. Nice move there. Brought down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds us back in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He was looking for some run. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And to the line. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot. 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield to the 45.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this.
Released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Harris.
Way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Off the play fake. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not 25. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here's the pressure. And he was hit.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already won a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to buy time. And a miss. Hit free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Stopped at the 36. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And he has the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, sees it, and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense is there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Rainbow. Turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jazz, get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find it at the 17. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line gets set, first down. To the ground with the back. This junior they'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down right there, but great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Not backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibson. A little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Right through his hook the ball in, it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It is good. That'll bring him to a
Bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Catch in the middle, it's Savage. Wide open spaces. At the 30. He's at the 10. And it's in there for a touchdown.
They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start this. Has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something. He'll go back to work on offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets it. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offense, them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. Lyman, who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The run from the shotgun, and they'll bring him.
Dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds. They'll mark it around the 10. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Pick up a first down at the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. gets it out quickly. They second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Power football with the run.
Hey, short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it.
To play for the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
It's a draw. Gets it past the first down mark. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. They'll finally drag. New set of downs after the completion. The give from the gun. Tough, physical. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll do it himself. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Hawaii! The house. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
8 on a game happening in the American. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Army.
To the air, it's Moran.
Want to be fun.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay at
When you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Gentry. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he handled pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can...
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. He makes the tackle. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. This junior mate didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. And he's...
I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from the break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run.
Because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. To their lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
How easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Jacobs. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. These guys use a score to cut into this lead. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun to give to the back. Great pickup as they've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. Can't find his. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Almost. Trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Buys a little time. The throw. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a cut! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and it's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They bring him down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lacey. They've moved it into scoring territory. First and 10 from the 11. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And he was
put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line, dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It'll be a run on third and short. And he's got a touchdown.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime. Lining
up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Nice job executing who. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down as this offense will go back on the attack. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
Own it, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll mark him.
With this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things.
Right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that.
The lead in the third quarter, and you want to keep it. You got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Oh, he's got some space. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point.
In on what's going on in a big one in the American. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember it's a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Army. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it.
By the quarterback there, you're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll run play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. He's not going to make it. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 45. And the return man reaches how this offense will take the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Got the quick pass. He gets it inside on first down from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Couldn't quite for a long time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the catch. And he's
Handful with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down just right.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Well, doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And it's in for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that's kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. It continues to be every time he gets the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from around the 50. The solid return there. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down after a pick of the 34. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Trying to pound their way.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why.
One on that last one, it's 2nd and 11.
42 Spider.
Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
Nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something over 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Into the pile, maybe after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Jacobs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. As they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. At the 40, there he goes. Gashes the heart of the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterback, they're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Really disciplined job. 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Moran. Fires to the tight end. And a good job. Dial up on 2nd and 8, a long way to go. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. Getting that push, they pick up.
Man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the... It's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Down to 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
I'm winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And to say this game has been entertaining would be a vast understatement. Let's go ahead and catch our breath for a moment and also catch up on the stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything may 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
29 Philly.
Dropping back, it's Weaver. Just a short pass to the tight end.
That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the... Looking for room, it's Savage.
And here's the mindset of football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
All down, but they'll move it.
Now, this is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They'll run it from the gun. Finds just enough room.
You can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. See if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The give to the back. That'll be enough for a...
Offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Might as well give it to him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. You know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
This week in the American fellas, let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quick goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Army. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll guide him out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the at all on that play. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go did not work against this defense. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Pretty good effort on. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down.
325.
From the gun, running back gets the give. How about this sophomore?
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
Got it in the middle. It's laced midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Knocked down and get to him on that run. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Fires to the big fella. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
On the edge of the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to power it in. He's got it down to the, looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammering with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And
they'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They took it 64 yards, capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. And he was fortunate not to scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Under fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. He's on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Weaver. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connect defense, and now it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return. Here comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Man down on the... Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's able to bounce off.
Able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
Makes the grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is... And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on
What to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the right. Hard running there. You'll take this every time.
Running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead has ballooned like it has.
He's knocked out. Just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Scanning the field. It's Weaver. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had